another portion from Prime Minister Carney's speech. Let's play it.
Our border with the United States is changing. Period. I'm back on Trump, I'm afraid. He won't go away. He will not go away. And that steadily deepening integration with the United States, that is also over. And, this is a tragedy. We didn't ask for this. It's a tragedy, but it's a new reality. And the question is, how do we respond as a nation? We're responding with purpose and with force. And our approach is simple. We're fighting, we are protecting, and we are building. Okay. We are fighting. We are fighting unjustified U.S. tariffs, including those on steel and autos with counter tariffs of our own. And those are designed to cause maximum pain in the United States, but have only a minimal impact here in Canada. We are protecting our workers and businesses because we're using every dollar that we collect from those retaliatory tariffs, and we use it to protect our workers. But above all, what we are doing is we are building Canada strong.
And let me show you this portion as well. Let's play it.
It's consequential for a number of reasons. The first is obvious. President Trump, yeah, I'm afraid. I got to talk about it. I have to talk about it. Okay, we can't just ignore him. It's funny. I'm going to tell you a story. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to get in trouble for later. Paul Martin, great Paul Martin. Deep roots around here. Great Paul Martin used to have this thing where he would say, setting that aside. And it'd be like, setting gravity aside. And you say, no, Prime Minister, we can't just. So it's like setting President Trump aside. No, we can't do that. We have to deal with it. President Trump's trade war has literally ruptured the global economy. And the system of trade that was anchored on the United States, a system that we in Canada had relied upon since really the end of the Second World War, a system that, while it wasn't perfect, had helped deliver prosperity to our country for decades. That system is over.
You see, though, how they're viewing Donald Trump as just like a clown, as someone weak and pathetic. Oh, by the way, I'll show you this. Canadian legend Nardwuar. Prime Minister Carney was on his YouTube channel and his show. Go, I'm sure you all follow Nardwuar, legend. But take a look what Prime Minister Carney posted. It's not a campaign visit to Vancouver without a hip flip. Thanks for the records and the trip down memory lane, Nardwuar. Play this clip right here.
Every Canadian election, I approach all the different party leaders and see if they will do an interview and a hip flip.
Mark Carney, Prime Minister of Canada.
June the 29th, 1982.
I think people remember that their first drummer was Tory Crimes. It's all coming back to me now. Somebody tells me you're going to win.
And I was wondering, Mr. Carney, would you do the hip flip game with me?
Yeah! Also, Prime Minister Carney posting that he spoke with